Pack your bags. We're going to Fashion Week again. Clap for me, girl. Now, I've been to Fashion Week, I believe, 4 years in a row. Honestly, this year, I did not know if I was going to make it to Fashion Week this year, y'all. I was contemplating on not even showing up. I even told my manager, I was like, girl, I don't know if I'm going, if the budget is there, I don't know. But look at God. God made a way out of none. Although I do feel like there are some topics about Fashion Week that shall be discussed. Maybe not in this video, because I did want to jump right back in YouTube with something that I know y'all want to see. And it is what's new in my wardrobe. I see these videos all the time on YouTube, and I said, you know what? I buy stuff so often, there's no reason why I should not be making these videos. And mind you, I've been shopping all year. Y'all should have had like 30 of these videos already. It's September. Do the math. I do have a lot of new items, but I feel like I just want to show you all the items that I might be wearing to Fashion Week. I don't know. We're going to see about it. So let's hop right into the first piece, y'all. I recently did a reel on my Instagram. If you're not already following me on Instagram, girl, what are you doing? I feel like Instagram is my place where I can post quickly and, you know, still feel like I'm enjoying myself on the app. Like YouTube, I watch videos up here, so it's really hard for me to actually do work. Instagram, I can scroll and upload a 30-second video real quick and still get my work done, still get my entertainment all in one. But YouTube, baby, this is a whole nother ball game. To upload a 15-minute video takes me like 3 days to edit, baby. The ADHD be kicking my ass. But neither here nor there, let's get into the first piece, because I don't want this to be an hour-long video. Y'all just here to see what's new in your girl closet. I have been seeing the girls rave about Aritzia. This is something that is new for me. This is my first time buying anything from Aritzia. And I do want to be that girl who has quality blazers in her wardrobe, because I would throw a blazer over anything. I'm a millennial. We wore those to the club. So my first Aritzia piece, I wanted it to be something that I know I would get my wear out of. One thing about it, babes, I'm gonna rewear my clothes. I'm not one of those influencers that will post something once and you'll never see them wear it again. I am a colored girl, both physically, mentally, physically, emotionally. Yeah, all of the above. I'm black. So yeah, I'm a color girl. When I tell y'all I don't have a lot of neutral tones in my closet, I don't have a lot of gray. And gray is one of those things that looks beautiful with a pop of color. A few of y'all might have seen this on my reel that I had constructed maybe about 2 weeks ago. When I tell y'all this beauty fits like body tea, looks like I've been working out since I was out the womb. Yeah, this is one of those things that will stay in your wardrobe. Like, you never know when you might get called to a, you know, a court date. Even if I want to throw on some jeans with this, and that's gonna get into my next what's new in my closet piece. Baby, this eats the girl up every single time. But let me show y'all the jeans that I ordered. Mind you, I forgot all about the tariffs, y'all. If I would have known that, well, I did know. I just forgot. I live in La La Land. I'm not of the earth, okay? I try to tap out as much as possible because, child, the world, I can't let the world stress me out. It's not going to take me out early. No, stress is a silent killer. Don't let it get to you. So I ordered these jeans off of Essence because I have been eyeing them for like months, y'all. Months. I'm going to get into why I feel like I wasted my money, because I actually have another pair of jeans that's way cheaper that kind of looks similar to them. But, you know, we are all taught our lessons in different forms, and this one was mine. I ordered the jeans because I was like, ooh, they're on sale. Let me go ahead and get them, because I don't believe that this brand does not go on sale, y'all. Why? When I went to go pick the jeans up, I think the tariffs began after August 18th. I placed my order on the 18th. You had to receive your order by the 18th in order to get it without, you know, the extra tariffs added. Child, I don't even want to tell y'all how much I spent on the jeans, but the tariffs was $360 just to pick them up. It was like I didn't even get them on sale. Talk about pits. I'm a sucker for a good pair of unique denim, and I hadn't bought myself any unique denim in like 2 or 3 years, because I keep my denim. And that's why this is another video topic. I'm back in the gym because my wardrobe that I have been curating over the years, baby, I'm growing out of it, meaning I need to push the table back. That's another video. We're not gonna get into that, but neither here nor there. I got the jeans. I went to go pick them up, baby. They said $360 just to get them in my hand. I said, I beg your pardon? Then they said exact cash only. So not only did I have to drive all the way to the post office to pick it up, because they wouldn't drop it off at my door, I had to go to the ATM, get cash. Nobody carries cash anymore, babes. They don't do debit card transactions at this location. I don't know why they're so difficult. This was such an eye-opener. Not that I'm going to stop spending my money on clothes, because clothes is that one thing that's like therapeutic for me. We all have our vices. Some people buy alcohol. Some people travel. Some people go out to fancy restaurants. You know, do what you do. Me, I like to buy clothes. I like to buy nice things. I like to look good. I like to have a glamorous wardrobe. Sue me. There's no boundaries to what I like. I will go to the thrift store. I will go spend thousands of dollars. I don't care. If I want it and I feel like it's going to elevate my overall wardrobe and make me feel good, baby, I don't see what the problem is. I'm not bothering anybody. But anyway, let me show y'all these jeans. I've talked enough about them. Just keep it cute in the comments. I don't want to hear no, girl, you could have did so much with it. You could have. My money. It's my money. Here are the jeans, y'all. They are by Acne Studios, y'all. When I tell you, I saw them online and the size I got is a size 44. I really wish I would have went up a size because I wanted more of a boyfriend fit. They don't fit tight. It's just that I wanted them to fall a little lower. Like I wanted them to, you know, drop at the waist a little bit. I have worn these already, but you couldn't get a good view of how bomb they are, how detailed they are. I'm at a point where I just want to buy things that I genuinely love. And I feel like these jeans with the Aritzia blazer and a pop of chartreuse. When I tell y'all a nasty pointy toe heel is gonna eat this up. I wore these when I took my friend out for her birthday, but the top that I had on kind of overpowered them, so you really couldn't tell. So I am going to bring these to Fashion Week because Fashion Week needs to see me restyle these. Plus, my whole theme for this year's Fashion Week is restyling pieces that you've already worn, pieces in your closet, thrifted pieces. So yeah, I'm very excited for this Fashion Week. Sometimes I buy pieces just so I can add like a good refresher to my wardrobe. Every piece does not need to be, you know, a statement piece. Every piece does not need to be, you know, Met Gala appropriate, okay? This is what I mean by elevating your wardrobe. Everything doesn't have to be trendy. Everything doesn't have to be, you know, vintage. Everything does not have to be one specific thing, girl. You got to make sure you curate it to a point where no matter what the event is, what year it is, you will always have something to wear. And speaking of refreshing my closet, girl, I have to put y'all on to something. It's basically like a personal closet refresh, but for your whole lifestyle. Because y'all know this account is all about elevating your life from hair to toe.
Clock it.
So this video is actually sponsored by FabFitFun, which is a customizable subscription box that comes 4 times a year. You get full-size beauty, fashion, wellness, and some home products, all for less than what you would usually pay for 1 or 2 items. And as you can see, girl, this is my fall box that I was able to customize all by myself. So every single thing in this box are things that I actually use. It's not a bunch of junk that you're going to end up throwing to the side. These are some things that I will be bringing with me to Fashion Week, okay? Because y'all know fashion is not just about the clothes you put on. It's every single thing about you. It's everywhere. This is my box, y'all. FabFitFun, curated in California. Look at that. Come on. I love when people take their time with the aesthetics, the packaging, all of the above. Beautiful. Beautiful. This box is probably worth well over $350, child. It's giving quality and I'm saving a coin. And at this point in my life, I'm all about saving a coin. That's why I wasn't about to go to Fashion Week. I have the Volition Chocolate Macadamia Hydrating Mask. Skincare is one of those things I'm really trying to focus on this year because, child, the hormones have been doing what they do. And I'm trying to correct what I've done over the past 34 years. Y'all know I just turned 34 and you really do start to notice your body changing after 32, I want to say. That's when I started realizing, girl, you're not 21 anymore. You better slow down. You in danger, girl. I also have this Ultra Frizz Defense Spray. Y'all know I'm a hair girl. I've been posting so much hair content. And I feel like a lot of hair products that I know and love, baby, they are not cheap. They are not cheap at all. For instance, Amica, or is it Amica? Baby, this is one of my favorite brands, y'all, right now. When I tell y'all this brand actually does what it's supposed to do, I have the Forget Frizz Anti-Frizz Shampoo. Y'all know I've been wearing my natural hair out. And I live in Florida now, so it rains a lot. And it's also very humid sometimes. Frizz is one of those things I have been dealing with since I've gone natural since about 2009. Your girl has not had a relaxer since she was pregnant. Well, before I was pregnant with my son. I also have the conditioner to match. We want to make sure we're putting quality products in our hair at all times. And no matter how many wigs, how many hair extensions I put in my hair, I am always focused on healthy hair. Amica is just one of those brands you gotta know. I am upping my game on silver accessories, y'all. Y'all can see I am not a silver girl, and I said this year I'm gonna start investing more in having duality with my accessories, my clothes. I just can't be one type of girl because I'm not one type of girl. I did get one of these, you know, it reminds me of the Van Cleef, the one that all the girlies been wearing. I have not decided to invest in Van Cleef yet. I just want to see what it's looking like in maybe 5 or 10 years. I know the brand has been around for years, but I don't know if I'm going to actually want it in 5 or 10 years. So I haven't really spent my coin on it. there are some other things on my list that comes before Von Cleef. I feel like sometimes it might be just like a trendy thing that people do when they see their favorite influencer buying something, so they go out and buy it. I say all that to say, hey baby, they have accessories as well up there that you can just grab for yourself, just to make sure that you're constantly curating a wardrobe that you're gonna know and love. Because baby, one thing about it, I cannot stand going to my closet and feeling like, whose closet is this? It couldn't be me. Whew, it's getting hot in here. Okay, a Hello Fresh. I'm gonna have to give me one of these. 11 free meals. Ooh, first box chips free. Absolutely. And y'all know, like I said, I am on a journey to maintain my weight so I can keep my wardrobe. This is another brand, y'all. Dr. Brandt, the Pore Purifying Cleanser. Baby, this is definitely coming with me to New York Fashion Week, because I just want to make sure that through all the chaos, through all the toxicity in the air, whether it be from influencers who think they bigger than the program, or the air that's kind of like, you know, polluted, baby, this is gonna take me there every time. Now when y'all see me with glass skin, don't say I didn't put y'all on from the very beginning, babes. The LMA's Pro Collagen Marine Cream. Oh yes, oh yes. Now at first I was always wondering, like, why are people so invested in like different creams for their face, under eye? I feel like because my grandparents, my elders, I didn't see them doing all of this. So for me, it's like, do you really need to do all that? Mind you, I feel like my family members, they age well. I feel like they either look their age or they look younger than their age without using any of this stuff. But I do believe that the ozone layer is a little thinner. So the reason why these kids are looking older than what they are is because the sun is beaming down upon us. All the baddest people I know, from celebrities to regular everyday people, the one thing they have in common by why their face looks so good with or without makeup, baby, they take care of their skin and they invest in proper skincare products. And now I am too, baby. Another thing I'm really invested in is getting the proper sleep that I so desperately need. I feel like nobody really talks about getting good rest these days, and I want to be the first one to bring it up. And that is why I got the new Magnesium Ease. This is something that you just spray right before you go to bed. It has like lavender in it, and it's just going to help you get a better night's rest. I'm going to try this out while I'm at Fashion Week, because one thing that I did notice every Fashion Week that I've attended, I'm always like tired the next morning I wake up, because I gotta wake up super early. I gotta be out kind of late, and every time I wake up, it's like I gotta get up, do my hair, do my makeup, film my vlog, film my fashion content, do my little voiceover, because I'm trying to post in real time, and it's like the sleep is just never really there at Fashion Week. But this year I'm gonna try to change all that. This will be in my bag for Fashion Week, better believe it. And the best part about all of this is that FabFitFun gave me 2 different codes to give to you all. Y'all know I always gotta look out, okay? Ain't no fun if the homies can't get none too. Now, if you want to try it seasonally, you can get your first box for 20% off using the code Aisha20. Or if you want to go annual, not only will you save more money up front, but you'll also receive a gift worth over $200, girl. $200 using the code Aisha gift. Now don't say I never put y'all on. I'll have both links down below in my description box. So yeah, whether I'm refreshing my wardrobe or my lifestyle, baby, FabFitFun would definitely be in the mix for me this season. Now back to what else I have new in my wardrobe, because I know y'all still like, girl, come on, get back into these pieces. Since we just left off with the Acne Studio jeans, baby, we're gonna hop back into the jeans that are very similar but for less. And these are my jeans from Free People. Now they are very different, but they give the same vibe. And that's what personal style is all about. You don't have to have the same exact item that you see your favorite influencer wearing. Sometimes it's all about finding a vibe that you like and finding something within your means to make that look happen, baby. You don't gotta go out and buy those Acne Studio jeans just because I had them. But if you love them and you want to spend that amount on them, girl, I'll also have those linked below. But if you don't want to spend all that money on those and you do like quality jeans, baby, these barrel jeans from Free People, oh, when I tell y'all, I cannot wait to eat the girls up with these. These fit so bomb. Not only do they fit bomb, but they're super duper comfortable. So I feel like I'm going to try these on and see what I can make shake for Fashion Week. This might be like a going to coffee look for Fashion Week, because I do have way better clothes in my wardrobe that I feel like Fashion Week might deserve. Y'all know my birthday just passed. I do like to have crazy statement pieces, and I invest in my accessories. I've always been an advocate for investing in your shoes, necklaces, eyewear, purses, whatever you consider an accessory, baby, invest in it, because I plan to have my stuff forever. We have some Gucci. Now, me and my sister, we were in Orlando. Oh, we caught the Bright Line to go to Miami, and we wanted to stop by the Gucci store, so we did. I knew my birthday was coming up, baby, and I knew I needed these sunglasses. So these were sold out online. So when I found them in the store, I said, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ow, I almost snapped my finger. I said, baby, you gotta be kidding me. Look at these beauties. These were in my budget. They were expensive, but they were in my budget. I just feel like there are certain things that I'm willing to pay for, and there are some things I'm not willing to pay for. For instance, remember those little teardrop Bottega earrings that everyone had? Those were never going to be in my budget. They weren't that cute. They weren't that much of a moment for me to want to spend that much. I definitely got the Amazon versions. And just like these might not be for everybody, I'm going to find the Amazon version of these, not a complete knockoff, but like a silver cat eye frame. And I will put it also in my description box because, baby, when I tell y'all, I cannot wait to go to New York. Oh, yeah, these is given. Do you know who my father is? Do you know who my sister is? Baby, do you know who I am? Yeah, that's what it's given. Like I said, I'm investing in more silver, chrome, whatever you want to call it, baby. I'm investing in it for my wardrobe, my forever wardrobe. I'm building that as we speak. Now, while I was out shopping, I did want to invest in more eyewear. I feel like I've been wearing the same eyewear for like the past 3 years. So I was like, girl, do your big one. And big one we did. We have some Max Mara frames that give off Balenciaga, but if you don't know this about me, I love a good bug eye frame. I love big frames where it's like you can wake up, a little tipsy and you just go downstairs to the lobby. You put your shades on, baby. Nobody's going to question you. You had a long night. You're in New York for Fashion Week. Who knows? Maybe it's part of the outfit. Maybe she's drunk. Who knows? This is what I like. These are by Max Mara. When I tell y'all, these will be worn more often than not. I might sleep in these. These even give like on a plane when you want to stare at people and you don't want people staring back at you, or when you're just people watching in general. These are what these give. And baby, oh my Lord, I love a good bug eye frame. Next caller. So I got my sister and me the same frames because, baby, when I tell y'all, these are super cute. I'm not really a Fendi girl. I do see some Fendi pieces that I do love, but I'm more of a Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada gal. Fendi, I'll mess with Fendi a little bit, but it's not that often that I'll, go out of my way to go find a Fendi piece. Now, there is a Fendi bag that I want just because it reminds me of nostalgia. But I haven't gotten it yet, so it's not going to be in this video. But let's get into these eyewears, okay? Y'all will see my sister and I have on the same frames. And I actually got these because I needed some black frames that had silver hardware. And these definitely did what I needed them to do. So these are just another pair of cat eye. I have been loving cat eye lately. I feel like a lot of my frames have been like square. Like the Loewe ones I always wear have like either rounded or square. And I was like, you know what? I give cat eye bad bitch vibes. Why am I playing with myself? So yeah, these is giving, oh, I'm here with the owner. Yeah. And that's the vibe I'm with. I just feel like I want to invest in like the minimal pieces that speak, very loud. That's my vibe right now. Christian Dior is one of those things. It's like, why are y'all so expensive? So before I spend my money on Christian Dior, I gotta make sure I absolutely love it. Now I have bought a pair of Christian Dior frames, I think 2 or 3 years ago. Baby, lost them. I don't know what I did with them. They were the Christian Dior frames that had like Dior all over it, baby. I don't know what happened, but I'm not gonna dwell on the past. Here we are. We have a new pair of Christian Dior, baby. We're not dwelling on the past anymore. Now these just give bad bitch contest. She's in first place. Yeah. These, I just feel like would make a lot of my outfits just, it adds that extra oomph, super cute, super chic. I feel like a high shoulder blazer, cinched waist, the frames, sleek bun. Maybe if I get some Chanel earrings, I mix brands over here. I don't care if I have on Gucci shoes, Christian Dior glasses, and Chanel earrings, baby. I do what I want. But I just feel like these, it's just giving money. Yeah. I feel like I need to make 2 parts to this because if I show y'all everything in my closet, will y'all come back? I gotta give y'all a reason to come back. We did go to Miami to celebrate my dad's birthday, y'all. And he just wanted to go to Komodo. Me, I wanted to go to Rebag. Y'all see that? I wanted to go to Rebag because I knew for sure this year was the year I was going to get my Chanel bag. Okay? I was just like, you know what? I got to stop playing and just get the things that I want. Sometimes I'll just like hold on to my money. And it's kind of like, you know what? It's now or never for me. The more I buy myself the things that I genuinely want, not because I see anyone else with it, not because I'm trying to, put on a show or flex on anybody, baby. I buy stuff that my younger me wanted growing up, like watching my favorite superstars go to Fashion Week, because Fashion Week is not the same like it used to be back in the day. I miss when Lady Gaga and Rihanna actually was seen outside wearing the clothes, and you know, when the drama was there for Fashion Week. The drama is no longer there for Fashion Week. I feel like Fashion Week has become so minimalistic. People like me can't really, like, I mean, you can. I just feel like I just want to be amongst people who also want to bring the drama. And when I first got it, y'all, I know y'all like, girl, show us the damn bag. But when I first got it, I was almost about to get the black one. But I was like, do I really want a black Chanel bag? I'm not. I told y'all I am a colored girl. All this stuff y'all have seen has been like neutral colors and woot, woot, woot. I said, you know what? Let's start out with a color. Because I don't plan to wear this that much. I'm going to wear it, but it's not going to be one of those things that I reach for all the time. I want color in my closet too, and my bags to match. Without further ado, here is my new baby. We're calling her Nelly. We're gonna call her Nelly. When I tell y'all, she has been on my bucket list, and this is the one, same exact one, the black one, but it has like a gold backsplash right here. That's the one I really wanted. That was a little out of my budget, but this one was in my budget. Okay, this one was absolutely in my budget. It had the logo on the front because I'm a gaudy girl. I don't care to be like simple or quiet about mine, baby. I'm loud as hell. Oh, look at me. Do I give quiet anything? No. This is one of those bags that I feel like I will get a good wear out of just because it's an added pop of color. Even if I wanted to wear that Aritzia blazer with a pop of color, this would eat that up as well. I can put this bag on, find like maybe a pink shoe, a yellow shoe, a chartreuse, baby. Even blue and orange would go cute with this. Like, I feel like mixing and matching and color blocking is one of those things I want to get back into. And this is going to make me do what I said I needed to do. So call her Nelly. We're gonna call her Nelly. And I love subtle details. I just love details that a lot of people don't pay attention to. I'm a Virgo. I pay a lot of attention to details. I feel like this piece of hardware, it just sealed the deal for me. I said, you know what? She's coming home to mama. They had a smaller version in red, but like I said, red is not one of those things I reach for because I feel like everyone always adds red as their pop of color. And I kind of I have red bags. I have a few actually. But none of them are like small like this. They're always kind of jumbo. But yeah, call her Nelly. This is one of my favorite pieces in my closet. As I haven't even worn this yet. Y'all are the first ones to see this. I haven't even posted this on Instagram yet because I wasn't excited. I've had this bag for like 2 weeks, I want to say. And I'm just not showing y'all. But also, I feel like I want to do a video on where I get my secondhand bags from because over the summer I bought 3 secondhand, well no, I bought 5 pre-loved designer handbags. I want to tell y'all about shopping in Japan. So I'll do a part 2 of what's new in my closet. And we'll talk all things buying things secondhand, making sure it's authentic, making sure you're buying what you love and not what you see trending, because that's another thing that the girls need to stop doing. Stop buying stuff just because you see everyone else buying the same thing. You don't got to do all of that. These were some of the new pieces in my closet. I will be back making more of these because this was fairly easy to make. I'm not going to hold y'all. All I did was sit down and pull the items up. I don't know why I thought this would be super difficult. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. What the girls be saying, turn the bell on. They be saying a lot of stuff. I don't know. I'm not new to YouTube, but I'm new to actually putting effort into YouTube, child. I don't know what the girls be saying. Just do whatever the girls be saying to do. And I'll be back. Especially for Fashion Week, I'm going to make it my business to vlog my entire Fashion Week for YouTube. I feel like for Fashion Week, I want to do Get Ready With Me's vertical style in my hotel. That's it. And everything else will be for YouTube. If people want to see what I did on the shows, if people want to see what events I attended, baby, you got to watch my YouTube channel. As always, if you have not as always, girl, you don't even post on YouTube. But anyway, if you have not followed me on Instagram already, make sure you follow me on Instagram because that is where I'm most frequent. I gotta take a phone call. Talk to you soon, gal. Hey, girl.